And we're going to start with a video from our 906 Weather Watchers page.
Yeah, and this is the video I shot yesterday downtown Marquette on the range parking deck. And this is looking out towards Lake Superior, and I'll put this video. You can just see the fog creeping in. We had that ever so slightly east wind yesterday afternoon, and that's what brought the fog in, and that's what cooled off the temperatures, and also the fog reduced the visibility in the city of Marquette on Sunday evening. So let's take a look at what's going on with the rest of our 906 Weather Watchers page. Ron from Manistee sent this in. They had some winter today across the south central UP, and I guess they had some winter in Wisconsin today.
They did. I was traveling back up here, and it was not fun.
And it was that wet snow, right?
Yep.
It was that wet April snow that you can get here as we transition from winter to spring. But they had that in Manistee. He said about 3/10 of an inch of snow overnight in Manistee. Thanks, Ron, for sending that in. And then as we look at Kev from Westwood, he's in the springtime mode here, and he says it's coming. I think this is one of his photos he got last summer of a yellow finch here. So just try to warm us up here, give us some warm springtime feelings. Thanks, Kev, for sending that in. And then Cindy from Escanaba sent this in. She says, pretty snow pictures if it was December and not the 4th of April. She says, I'm so over winter. Taking out my window this morning in Escanaba here, and we'll take a bigger view of this photo here. Once again, it's the wet snow, and it just sticks to everything. It does look pretty, but you're right. I think we're ready to change it over from winter to spring and head on over to summer here. But thanks, Cindy, for sending that in. If you'd like to send in any 906 Weather Watcher photos, feel free to join. We are over 600 members now, still growing. Feel free to join. Becca and I would love to show off your weather photos or your bird or squirrel photos or even your pet photos during Local 3 News. Once again, that's our 906 Weather Watchers on Facebook. Feel free to join. All right, we're going to go from the Weather Watchers over to our Local 3 radar network on the Max computer here. And you can see we do have some lingering precipitation across portions of the eastern UP here, and we'll close on in. And you can see we do have some wintry precipitation, some rain showers, maybe affecting communities like Grand Marais, Seney, Germfast, Curtis, Newberry, McMillan, and then over towards Paradise and Tequanama Falls. But overall, this is the last area of precipitation here. This is moving on out of here, and I do think we're going to be left with just light precipitation or even dry conditions, but we will have some fog to deal with here, and we do have a half-mile visibility at Sawyer International. We're down to a half-mile visibility at Escanaba, 1 3/4 miles visibility for Manistee, and we're at 4-mile visibility for Newberry. As we head into the western UP, visibility, though, isn't all bad. Temperatures right now around the 30-degree mark or the 30s, and they're really not going to stray far from these current temperatures right now. Weather in motion, storm system that went through here today brought us some wintry precipitation or some light rain, but that's moving on out of here. Next storm system, and it's a slow-moving storm system, will head this way as we head into tomorrow night. First, we do get some rain out ahead of this storm system. Wouldn't be surprised to see some wintry precipitation tomorrow night, especially as you go inland, or excuse me, as you go west of Marquette into the higher terrain. I do think inland west of Marquette sees rain tomorrow night as well. But why I'm showing this map, weather in motion, is the slow movement of this storm system. This is going to be a slow mover, and as this storm system slowly moves into upper Michigan here, Wednesday night on into Thursday, we're going to start to get some chillier air behind this storm system, and we're going to start to see the rain showers switch over to wintry precipitation, including snow, and it could add on up as we get into Thursday and Friday. So stay tuned for forecast updates as we get towards the end of the week. I think right now your best chance of seeing accumulating snow will be west of Marquette, especially as you go into the higher terrain areas. As we look at our community forecast here, we are looking at temperatures right around 30 for Houghton and Hancock, also Baraga and Lance, 30 tonight for Copper Harbor, and 30 also for Ontonagon. Swinging into the interior west here, we're looking at 27 degrees tonight for Ironwood, 27 for Iron River, 28 tonight for Crystal Falls, and we got 29 degrees tonight for Iron Mountain. South Central UP, 4 Powers, we're looking at 29 degrees, 30 tonight for Rock and Northern Delta County, 31 Manistee along the Lake Michigan shoreline, and then for Curtis City and Germfast, we're looking at 31 degrees tonight. For Newberry in the eastern upper peninsula, we're looking at 30 degrees tonight, 31 for Grand Marais, and also for Munising and Trinary will check in at 30. And then for Marquette County along the lake shore tonight, we're looking at 31 degrees, 21 for Ishpeming and Negaunee, and then 29 tonight for Gwen. 31 for Marquette tonight. We're looking at cloudy skies, but we're also looking at some fog rolling on in. Could be some light precipitation as well. Morning fog is possible on Tuesday, 41 for a high temperature Tuesday. Rain moves in for Tuesday night, and then rain continues on Wednesday, 43. And then for Thursday, as chillier air comes in, could start to see some wintry precipitation, and then it's wintry precipitation including snow, and it may out up a little bit Thursday night on into Friday. And during that time, we could see some gusty winds as well. Drying out for the weekend, and in fact, we might be getting milder as well away from the Lake Superior shoreline. For Escanaba and Gladstone tonight, 31 along with some fog. Tomorrow, some morning fog is possible, 42. 44 on Wednesday. Rain moves in tomorrow night, and then for Wednesday, it's mostly rain. And then for Thursday, mostly rain, but we could start to see some wintry precipitation late in the day, and then some wintry precipitation is possible on Friday, drying out and warming up as we go into the weekend.